Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with another episode of our Aurora Forex campaign. You can see we've kind of went about 4 or 5 years off camera. Just to sum it up, we have um, our two gravitational long-range survey vessels. Got those two out. We have an additional oiler out as well. A jump gate to stabilize some of the jump gates. Our freight line started getting stuff out, so we have a lot of freight moving back and forth around the system. We've kind of moved some freight around like we wanted to. I figured out the issue with the. And we'll do this before I actually start the background music, so you guys understand a lot at this point. So on Earth, I moved around terraforming modules over at Mars, so we're slowly terraforming Mars. We did colonize it. I did figure out what the political stability modifier issue was. It was actually not having troops on the ground. I've built two troops, both at Mars and Luna apiece. So those have pretty much ensured that it's at 100%. I was going off this. Finally, the protection required is there, but the actual actually doesn't show up. Even though I have two troops on the ground, which you can see in ground forces tab here. We also have a garrison at the mining installation as well. That's, oddly enough, very weird. So, even though it doesn't say an actual, we do have stuff there. Earth doesn't require it because it's our home world. So, that was a change from the previous one. Earth needed it, just like any other ones, but your home world does not need an actual military presence. Civilian mining companies are going absolutely insane and crazy right now on what they have going down. We're sending some supplies to the moon because we are getting some industry up, some construction factories, some financial centers, and some mines. It's going to be slow going at first because obviously we don't have much going on here on the moon itself, but it's obviously going to change slowly but surely. I haven't figured out, though, what is going on with the wealth, and here it goes. The wealth and trade is finally actually up. So I've been looking at this, wondering when we're going to have more things pop up. And I guess starting and restarting the game actually did that. Okay. So we have some surplus going back and forth. Will actually help on our income here. It's doing pretty well right now. Okay, cool. Our own automated mines, we are still sending a lot of this over to Earth or the moon. Most of it is to Earth. Colonizing Venus is going to be probably our next step, but it is going to be very, very difficult to get this up because of the carbon dioxide, and we need to reduce the actual atmosphere, which I have not really figured out how to do that in the long run. Is this how it is at Mars? You add it, but for the other one, we need to actually decrease the atmospheric pressure. So I wonder if we have the ability to do that easier. Here's our terraforming capacity is only 0.056, so it's going to take a long time to get that. The moon, for example, should be a lot easier because it's smaller. But what we're doing is pumping in oxygen, which we're going to go up to the Earth standard, about 2. And then from there, we are going to kind of mix around some stuff. It is a smaller diameter planet, so really need 0.2. I think we'll actually go to 0.1 maybe. And go from there. Because what's the atmospheric pressure? 0.014. And we need to get some of our stuff up. We're going to turn on Space Master just because, but we're not going to make any changes. Terraform rate versus Earth is 3 because of the size. So we should get it. What I might actually do is do 0.05 to add, and then we'll add nitrogen. We'll kind of match it to this. Okay, so let's kind of going through that for science. We're starting to hit a lot of the jump drive stuff, which we haven't actually built a jump drive module yet, but we are getting a lot of those up. Power propulsion, ion drive is really next, so we got all that stuff. For our ships themselves, or ship designs, the cargo ship, geological survey craft, our oilers, our passenger liners, and patrol vessels. So I was thinking about this, of making the Achilles a command and control vessel, and then using a different patrol vessel as a actual one. So we have like a flag bridge, and then from there, the other ships are really just taking a not really a command center. It's difficult to explain. So essentially, you have a command ship, and then you have your other ships around it, kind of like how World War II you had flag vessels, really where the fleet commanders sit, or fleet commander sat and kind of maneuvered around in battle, things like that. But we did stabilize our first jump point here. It's unexplored, so we're about to do that. I have people about ready to cross into that. Foxglove is over here, and he is stabilizing the second jump hole so we can go through, and then from there I think we'll explore, we'll see what the other portions have, and we'll go from there. What we are going to do though is we're going to build 2 more long-range geological survey vessels. We're adding slipways right now. I don't think we're building anything. So here I want construction with 2 more. So we'll have 2 more, and then we will eventually retire our old one. We'll retire our the Byzantium and the Bethlehem over time. Okay, so let's do every 5 days and kind of see where we go. Okay, so Cirrus. It is a Cirrus system. I don't know much about the Cirrus system in real life. Looks vastly not really occupied for the most part. Okay. Let's give our ships Standing orders. There's body. Fuel tanks are less than 20. Your fuel at colony. Your supply is less than 20. Supply at colony. Okay. How do I have it survey? Survey near survey location. Okay. Fuel. Free fuel. Supply points. Resupply. I don't think there's any point bringing our oilers in it. What are we looking at in this system? Alright, I know it's a dual system. Series A is an A1, so it is a, if I'm not mistaken, is a normal. A1, that makes it a blue giant. Series B, this is a D1. I think this is a white dwarf. But they should be in the main sequence, I believe. Yeah, luminosity 62, so this is a main sequence star still. And this is your dwarf. Oh no, D1, it's still around the same as our sun in mass. Diameter is a lot less. Ah, okay, yes. So this is a white dwarf circling what looks like a standard one. You have terrestrial planets. Temperature is high because it is circling a blue giant. Gravity, we have one that's near the gravity of Earth. 1.32, so it's not too much over. Diameter is about the same. The thing is, the pressure is almost as much as Venus. Not help. It's Vesuvian, so it's not the greatest system, unfortunately. Alright, standing orders. We got a research facility. Already put it on. Okay. Okay. New mineral deposits. Let's look at this. On comet number 3, uranium, mercasium. It's good deposits there. Good deposits. That's good deposits. Basic genetic enhancement. at the end of the day, there isn't a real way to do much. Keep going. New jump point Sirius salvage modules done now. Who completed that? Paper. Logistics. Full storage, that could be good. Unwraps would be good. Shuttles, modules. Let's just add the rest of these. We have a new jump point. Conducting an orbital survey of Sirius A3 that revealed the potential for a ground survey is minimal. Do you have any idea if any of these are even remotely could hold secrets? I mean, not really. A reason to. We couldn't even remotely make a colony on any of these. This is worse than Earth, isn't it? Or Venus? Yeah, this is even worse than Venus. Jesus Christ. The pressure is 190? I guess that does make sense. It would be one of the inner planets, right? Looking at it, it's gonna be this one right next to the blue giant. So yeah, that's mainly not gonna work for the most part. Okay. Flipways added. Due to change in climate, the dominant terrain might move to barren to tundra. Okay, that's good. Okay, new civilian freightliner is Tasler Freightline. Let's look at the climate of Mars then. We're on 5, then we're going to put a lot of nitrogen into it. Argon really isn't an issue. We'll add some more water vapor to it. At the end of the day, we'll have to exactly figure out how to deal Venus, though. Venus is going to be in it. iridium has been exhausted on Earth. That's not a good thing. Those shipyard tasks. Iridium is used to expand shipyards, I think. Or actually, not true. Those are used to build ships. Okay. Not great, but it's not bad. Neutronium will be in 1 year depleted on Earth, which will be bad, generally speaking. Mars has a huge quantity of neutronium now in vendorite, corundium, and galisite. Much more than even Earth remotely has. Potassium on Luna will be fine. Corundium is good on the moon. Mercury is huge on Durundium. It was Venus. None of those will be depleted even remotely close. Same thing with that. Huh. How many automated mines does Earth have? 16? Experience, raiders, terraforming bonus. Okay, so Foxglove is good. So are there any orders for the Byzantium right now? Probably not. Do a standard transit. Back to Seoul. Standard transit to the other one. Gately is done, but Gately is still pounding away on research. That. Oh, snap. I did not know that. I need this. I need this one to move. Series. Standard. Look at this one. Not stabilize jump point. I need to cancel these orders for the Byzantium. Bethlehem. I just want you to move to the jump point in Seoul. Don't want you to transit. No. To location. To location. Okay. It's not here, right? No. Okay. Nice one here. Okay, we're just kind of pounding away on stuff right now. Earth. Gately still pounding away on stuff. Add that. Okay. New scientist. Okay, so we do have some new ships of the fleet. Okay. I'm gonna leave this up on my other screen so I know exactly what is going on here. Normal low G, low cost worlds, there's 2 in Cirrus. I don't think that's generally true though. Low cost? Oh, I guess this is considered low cost. And this is considered high cost. That's a moon, so it's not considered a world, that's right. Okay, we did do everything. Go to the second planet now. We're not there yet. Bernard Star. Bernard Star is a known one that does not have a lot of things in it. Jump points, essentially. So, real life wise. I have the greatest thing for it. However, we should be able to at least get these geological survey areas open. One thing we probably need to do though is make a second jump ship. The Oleander. I think I should probably come up with Probably 2 of these. I'm just not ready. I'm not ready to invest in a military right now. Personally. Terraforming installation is done on Earth. Okay. Am I giving the out now? Oh, because I didn't have them. What do we have terraforming wise? 6. 6 to supply. Automated mines. Add the 10 we have in supply. Okay. Okay, another Gauss cannon, but we should have a lot for MK to do. Yeah. Hangar deck for Caper. Okay. So we're gonna have to get those ships back for an overhaul, it looks like. I'm looking around. Military sensors. Okay, so those should be good. Move these back, movement orders. 2 Soul. Transits. Earth. Fuel and resupply. Begin overhaul. Soul. Transit. Earth, refuel, resupply, get an overhaul. I don't think these are supposed to be even that far into it. They're 50% into their deployment. We might as well overhaul them, restart it. Cirrus. Grab the Foxglove. Do this. Stabilize this jump point. As long as we don't stabilize it from the other direction, we should be fine. Keyword is should be fine. We might eventually have to have a jump ship made in order to ensure that we're not doing any ridiculous. Okay, yeah, so it is going up. Available for export, consumer electronics. We are starting to get those exports out. Earth does not have a issue with that. Ooh, nice. Now we're getting taxes on exports and stuff. Okay, now that's good. Okay, new jump point in Bernard Star is found. Okay. Freighter. They're good. A lot in that. So Bernard Star has been geological survey. There wasn't much in there to begin with. But we can't actually stabilize it because we should be stabilizing a point at Cirrus right now. Ah. We are still looking at grab survey location. Everything in Bernard Star has already been checked. We just can't get back from Bernard Star currently, right? This is true. So let's go to here. Capio in the Mezzanatio. I'm probably mispronouncing that bad. Move to Seoul. Location. Location. Once we stabilize that, we'll be fine. May take some time, fortunately. Okay, new search. Add it to that so we can get our research rate up. Okay, research rate has got it. That is one good thing to get it up. The Bethlehem and Byzantium completed their overhauls. Okay. They are not ready to go into another station, right? We stabilize that yet? Yet. Well, at this point, we might as well be Lempo. Go back to Seoul, standard transit, Earth, refuel, resupply. That is done. You're going to go back here, Earth, fuel, and resupply. Right, once the Foxglove is done, how much fuel does a Foxglove have? Not a lot. After she's done, I think the Foxglove returns to Earth. For this, you're going to return to Earth, auto standard transit, fuel and resupply. Move to Bernard Star. Standard transit here and stabilize that jump. Gravitational survey completed in Cirrus. We have how many jump points? There's 2 jump points in Cirrus. One's unexplored. Whoops, didn't mean that. Okay, the Reisbach is out. The TJ Olander is out, so let's actually send this one. Send this one to Cirrus, standard transit. Go to the unexplored one, right? Or is it already doing that? Foxglove is. It's doing the unexplored one in what system? What system is it at? Foxglove should be in Sirius doing the unexplored second one. That one's already there. So I need the other one to go to Bernard Star. Actually do that one. You're going to go to Bernard Star. You're going to go to the unexplored. Stabilize that jump point. Okay. No, we're closer than really figuring out what is going on. Riseback has a new drive. And we have no real planets to look at. Question of infrastructure is done. New commander, the Allosaurus. Vincent Wordle. Lempo is all good. Okay. Infrastructure is done on Earth. Did I make more? That's a real question right now. The thought of it is that I probably need infrastructure around. But in all actuality, I think infrastructure would be good and then we can move it around. However, I think financial district is probably due. 15. They give me 100 financial districts. That should be good because that will actually increase wealth. our financial centers are not a large part of everything. So that can be bumped up, I believe, as well. As for mining, Earth does not have a source. Ooh. Can't actually send it to Earth. It needs a lot to be sent to the moon. Mars. We're out of Mercasium. I think we'll be within what we need, though. In all honesty. Let's move some construction here. How many are on? I think I gave 20 to Mars or to the moon. Give 20 here. Want to demand 20. Wow. No, 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 no. I was doing that right the first time. 20 be supplied here. I want 20 to be added here. And terraforming equipment. How fast is Mars being terraformed right now? Add water vapor to like 0.005. I'm going to put this one on the other side as well. I want to kind of monitor the environment of Mars itself. Okay. We have an organization that is good for right now. Okay, let's keep on pushing. Okay. We need to push that down to what? Celsius? 0 degrees Celsius is freezing point, I think. Our annual terraforming rate is actually pretty good. Alright, so let's keep going. Let's press on. Oops. Improve damage control. I don't know if he had extra ones. Did. You weren't even looking at energy weapons right now? Probably not. And we probably need to look at ground combat as well. Yeah, once we get a new science thing, we'll do that. New ship by Rosbach. Environments, another civilian mining company. One research facility. Terraforming is going is needed. It's going to take a while though. 005. What? Oh, it's in Kelvin, that's why. Base surface temperature is 66 with a greenhouse effect that increases it by 6 degrees. We're changing the albedo factor. Just not sure how exactly I push gas off of a planet. That's going to be the biggest thing. I need to get those up because I need to be able to move troops around. I need to, I think. We'll be good. We do have enough coming out of here, so we'll be fine there. We don't have a lot of mines, though. That's probably more so the issue. Not like here. We have tons of mines on the moon. In 50 years, everything will be depleted. 54.5. In that case, I think we move everything. $34 more automated mines around. Okay, now let's continue. Storage of uranium and protomite at Mars. Uranium, protomite. Okay, so here, Earth. Okay. What did he pick up? Uranium? Okay, that'll be fine. That's like overkill, but okay. For Earth, load, protomite, go to Mars, unload all materials, move to Earth. Okay, so let's look at the events. That one's a good one. Let's change the event color of research. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to keep on going forward until this chromite issue dealt with. Okay. A pulse engine on one of our ships and Bernard Star sectors. Fine. The lander. Still waiting for that ore died at Mars. Oh, it's not there yet. Okay. Shortage. Boom. No more shortage. Alligators back at Earth. Let's look at where our who are these guys? They're good on MSP. Okay. Let's send in these ones to Bernard Star. Standard transit. Transit. Bethlehem's gonna go to Bernard Star and just move 2. Group gravitational sensors by Gately. Let's make sure Gately has a lot of other stuff to do. Nope, he actually didn't. Okay, sensors and control systems. Advanced grav sensors. Active grav sensor strength. Ooh, an alien ruins. Add to queue. Yeah. Fire control range probably. Electronic signals intelligence, which would be nice as well. Gately. Vanderwall's doing some good stuff. Ion drive technology. Gately has died. Oh, one of our first scientists has died from natural causes. Those sensors and control systems. Well, that's an issue. We actually don't have anyone in sensors and control systems. Move you. 25, okay. Change field, we're going to take a hit here, but I'm fine with that. It's only going to be 5%. That's weird. Oh, because I have fleet commanders on that. That's why. There was no fleet to control there. We're actually going to take that out of that time. Everyone has a job. You're unassigned. Everyone is assigned. Let's check and recheck that. Want to move. Oh, science. Sensors and control systems. In reality, I need this. And Q. Okay. For now, we're actually doing pretty good for wealth. A lot of import requirements. It allows Earth to ship things. Okay. Isn't the old lander moving? She can't move, actually. There's the Foxglove that has that. The lander is going to go to Seoul. They're in transit. We're Bernard Star already. Cirrus. I want to see Cirrus's outlook. You stabilized both. Ah, we need to set these to the wrong ones. Right? Or are they still traveling? They're still traveling. Bernard Star. Okay. So that means the other two that aren't in Bernard Star need to go to the other one. Info. So it's gonna go Cirrus, standard transit. Go here, standard transit. Standard transit. Standard. There. See what is there. Five inactive research centers. How do I have 5? Someone die? I didn't see it. Yeah, we got Gately up with Austin Shamft. I have no idea where these 5 research centers came from. Okay. Oh, he can only take 5, that's why. Makes sense now. Okay, so we're good there. I want to see what these next systems are before I end this episode. Corundium, Mars again. Not solve that issue. Oh no, that's corundium. We actually are not mining it fast enough. Ooh, that's an issue. Let's add demand here. Mars. Put 25 automated mines. Man standpoint. The terraforming. Okay, we are still adding water vapor. We're gonna add a lot of nitrogen. Yeah, we do gotta add a lot. So let's add. Keep on adding water vapor. Hydrographic stents only 10. Earth is around 69. So I think I need a lot more. Let's move to the next one. Oh, shortage of corundium. Right. Have the alligator move over to Earth. Load X, load corundium. To Mars, unload all materials, back to Earth. Resupply. Move this over because that's gonna stop. Ooh, Epsilon Erendi. We got jump points, bunch of asteroids. Let's look at the system now. We got one maybe we can colonize. Jesus Christ, this is a good system. We got a couple of Jovians. What is it? It's a K2. It's a little bit less than our sun, but nearly a quarter of the luminosity of ours. 10 planets, 84 moons, 122 asteroids, and one near habitable. This one's the near habitable one? Crystal methane. Crystal. This looks very promising. This system does. Way too cold still. We got one is it's the Jovian. I was about to say one that's so this is the inner planet, way too close to the sun. It is tidally locked. These are low gravity ones. Yes, those are low gravity, too low gravity. That's a gas giant. This one's within. It's just cold. Small moon. A lot of large moons around the fifth planet. Probably much like Jupiter. Captured a lot of its bodies. It was 1.9. Small terrestrial. Temperature though is 182. Enough. This one has some pressure. It's a nitrogen methane planet. Acceptable gravity. You have 3 moons. This one looks great, actually. Nitrogen methane. I wonder how close it is to anything we have in our system. Gravity is close. Just remotely something we can work with. Crustal. This one as well. That's going to be a cold one though. And difficult to terraform. This one. Not a large planet though. Well, it's a moon, that's why. What's the diameter of the one that I was looking at before? Got 3 moons. This one. Diameter is 1280. How big is Mars? Ooh, this is like the size of Earth. With half the amount of gravity? Huh. That is very strange. Work at a colony there. As for the moons, we do have one that may work pretty well. Not very large. That one's decently large, pretty good gravity. That thing on, it's a gas giant. This is a large body, Jesus. But not within what we would technically call our acceptable gravity. Be a low gravity situation. This is definitely too hot. But the rest of them are pretty good. The temperature's too bad for this one, so we'd have to use pretty much atmospheric compounds to reduce heat. Looking at this at face value, this one's good. It's not a lot of pop you can put on it. Okay, who is in Bernard Star then? Let's send these guys over. We're in this episode. Tapio. G. Randy. All going to be geological surveys. And then after the foxglove is done, we're going to move to Epsilon Arendi. That stabilize. That's going to be our first colony outside of everything. That also means that this, I need to figure out how fuel harvesters work and refuelers. Different. This same as that. I need to rename this. Two. That's going to be one. We got a lot of freighters, which is nice. We got one of our own freighters to kind of move around. Obviously, we haven't had anyone really look at us. So, helped. Kind of thinking exactly what we're looking at. I'm not exactly sure on the scheme of what we have going on. But this looks like a great Great system in Epsilon Urendi. Depending on what we're looking at, it's possible that we're able to get some good compounds around. We start terraforming, we start our colony, and we start doing everything here. The biggest issue, though, we're going to have an ability to make thorium. Get enough thorium deposits down on the planet. And that's going to be probably one of the main issues. Both Mars and the moon have a surface growth that's negative. Mars is only 60. I mean, you're pushing. I do have a lot of infrastructure here. Let's see if we actually are giving that much. Know exactly what we're going to do with this. Let's see what we have at Mars and the moon. We can support more population here. Animal. Ground-based. That means you need a ground-based survey team. I did not know that. Okay. Mars. How much can our place support? 8.7. Okay. Moon. Support more. Let's expand. How much are you making in? Structure is 90 a year. Okay. Mars is maybe 12 a year. How much does Earth even have in infrastructure? 1460. So I want 75 there. 75 there. $750. $50. I'm gonna put the restricted military right now and see what I get here. Well, Mercury. Infrastructure. Automated mines here. 12 from Mercury. In here. We're here. Nine here. Five. $50. Okay. Am I making? Structure. Okay. It'll give us a bunch of stuff to really work on. Am I even making some headway here? Okay, we'll have to see. This might end up being a refueling station. We're going to have to figure out what we're going to do with our ships, thorium harvesters. Mine. We might as well make a miner. So I'm going to do that one off camera. Thank y'all for joining me, guys. I will see you guys next time.